Higashijima was obsessed with Kamen Rider. Ever since he was a kid, his dream had been simple: become a Kamen Rider himself. So every day, he would hike deep into the mountains, training like crazy. Over the years, he had grown strong enough to take down a bear with his bare hands. But there was one problem: he had never actually faced a real Kamen Rider villain, Shocker. Which meant, no matter how hard he trained, he never got the chance to transform. And the one time he did, it turned him into the laughingstock of his entire school. It all started back in high school. The girl he had a huge crush on suddenly confessed to him. Thinking his big moment had finally come, he eagerly said yes, only for her to immediately bow and apologize. It hit him like a punch to the gut. He'd been tricked. The confession wasn't real, it was just a punishment for losing some silly game. Higashijima walked away, humiliated, trying to swallow his pride. But of course, the girl chased after him after school, just as a tiny spark of romance seemed to ignite. A gang from another school recognized her as the girlfriend of their rival. In front of Higashijima, they started harassing her. When he stepped in, one thug swung a punch at his face. Higashijima caught it effortlessly. Then, with a single punch of his own, he sent the thug flying. The rest of the gang's lackeys didn't stand a chance either. He kicked them all away one by one. The next day, the gang came back, this time taking the girl hostage, determined to teach him a lesson. Higashijima fought like crazy, but 2 fists weren't enough against 4 attackers, and he was knocked to the ground. Then, just as he was about to give up, he heard her cry for help. Something inside him snapped. Miraculously, he stood back up. Ignoring the laughter and taunts from the crowd, he punched the gang leader straight into the air. Before long, every last thug was lying defeated at his feet. But there was a problem. His fierce, battle-ready face scared the girl more than it impressed her. Higashijima sighed, full of regret. Maybe transforming wasn't such a great idea after all. From that day on, he faced reality. Kamen Rider was just fiction. Now 40 years old, he decided it was time to give up on his dream. He even planned to sell off all the Kamen Rider merchandise he had collected over the years. He didn't want his beloved collection left behind, only to be thrown away if he ended up dying alone. One night, while scrolling through his phone in bed, he saw something that made his heart race. Shocker had appeared. He clicked the video with trembling hands, only to find it was just some robber wearing a Shocker helmet. Higashijima felt his dreams shatter. None of it was real. Later, he went to a food stall he used to love as a kid and bought some takoyaki. As he was savoring the snack, 3 robbers wearing Shocker helmets appeared in front of the stall. Higashijima froze. His mind went blank. Then, hearing an old man's cry for help, something inside him exploded. He ran to the next stall, grabbed a Kamen Rider mask, and put it on. Tears streamed down his face, because when it comes to being a Kamen Rider, no one takes it more seriously than him. No one.